Year's Eve, and I thought I'd make this Q&A video since I reached my 5K goal, which is, well, I guess that was a little goal. My major goal is 10K. That's like a major goal for me. So I wanted to make a little Q&A for you guys to kind of celebrate the little 5K milestone that I've reached. Although right now I'm actually I'm almost halfway to 6K already, which is insane. That's like, to me, that's insane. But I really appreciate, you know, all you subscribers, and I appreciate that you guys are interested in what I have to say, and you know, when it comes to videos and ideas that I have and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. So I'm sitting here with my cup of hot cocoa. I feel like I'm doing an ASMR video. Look how huge this mug is. It says, "Be naughty and nice is overrated." I got this for Christmas last year from a good friend. So yeah. It's not really that cold outside, but I thought I'd have some hot cocoa because I just thought it would be fun to sit down and have a little talk with you guys. So yeah. It's pretty hot. So let's just get started. The first question comes from McJuggerNuggets fan page. She asked, "What was the first McJuggerNuggets video you watched? P.S. Your reactions are awesome." Thank you so much for the compliment. My very first McJuggerNuggets video that I've seen is the game shredding. Psycho Dad shreds video games. I saw that one on Facebook when it was being shared with everyone. It was becoming viral on Facebook first. And my ex-boyfriend, Leo, which I'm sure maybe you've heard me talk about him before. He's been in a couple of my older videos. He shared it with me. And ever since then, I got hooked. I thought it was really funny. And I saw that he had made more videos. We looked into him. And I've been hooked ever since. Daryl asked, and Trey asked, "What do you think of the Christmas series?" I really enjoyed, of course it's over now, I think you asked this while the series is going on. I really enjoyed it. I thought there were a lot of funny parts, and there were some touching parts as well, emotional parts, especially during the scenes when you know, Terry would be really emotional about the loss of her ex-husband. That was really emotional for me. I'm sure it was for you guys too. I would have to say my favorite video from this series would be the breakup between Jesse and Juliet. The reason why I really like that video is because it was confusing and we had a lot to kind of figure out, at least for me. So I really enjoyed that video a lot. I think Juliet did really good. She looked really good as always, and that was just my favorite. And of course, the videos with Brian, I mean, I really liked it. Although I'm not really into Christmas movies or shows or anything like that, there's a lot of references that I missed. I still enjoyed it a lot, and luckily a lot of you guys in the comment section helped me out in determining what movies he's talking about, or you know, kind of guided me through that. So that was really helpful, so thank you so much. I do read all the comments. I don't always respond, but I do read them all because I like to hear what you guys have to say, and you guys do answer a lot of my questions that I have, so you guys are smart too. So yeah, so I like the Christmas series. What did you guys think of it? Faith asked, "How was it first meeting Jesse?" Or maybe she means, how was it the first time meeting Jesse? And I've answered this question before, I think in my last Q&A that I did, and I also talked about it when I met him for the first time. I made like a little reaction video to the video that Jesse had put up during the Psycho series when he met us for the first time. And I have to say, it was really awesome. I met Juliet too. She's so sweet. And I'd have to say the one thing, if I was disappointed about anything, which is completely understandable, which I talked about this already, was that he acted like his character, which I wasn't really expecting that, but I think that he wasn't really planning on acting like that. But then I invited someone that, well, my ex-boyfriend, that he really didn't know, and he didn't really feel comfortable, you know, telling both of us together that, well, I guess maybe just him, that Psycho series was a series at the time, because he didn't know him. So he ended up acting like his character. I don't think he was planning on being like that, because I invited him kind of last minute. So it was a little awkward for Jesse, I think. And it was also a little awkward for me too, because I was kind of not expecting him to act that way because I kind of assumed that it was a series at that time. But it was still awesome. I mean, he's really sweet, and he actually paid for our meal. Like, even when he's acting like his character, like, Jesse really is someone who will do a lot for someone. He's just that type of person. I definitely saw that through his character. I knew that. So it was really awesome. If you want to know more about that, just watch my other video, my other reaction video that I made. Tiffany asked, what was your favorite video from the Psycho series? I actually thought out this question already, and it was kind of hard to think about. I think whenever you try to determine a favorite video or favorite song, I always think it's a song or video that you keep going back to all the time. Well, obviously, you just keep going back to all the time. And for the Psycho series, there were so many videos there. It was hard for me to kind of think of, well, actually, no. I would say it actually wasn't that hard for me to pick out because there's a couple videos that I go back to all the time. For some reason. In the Psycho series, I would have to say I have two favorites. The one is when Jesse took Corn to Chuck E. Cheese for his birthday. And the second one was when Melissa and Terry went to the drunk dance night when they went to the country club. And the reason why I like those vids a lot, I think it's because, I don't know, they just, I don't exactly know why. I just like the interaction between everyone. The Corn video, the Corn and Jesse video when they went out for Corn's birthday, I like that one a lot because it had some Juggies in it, and he gave a lot, you know, gave the Juggies like a lot of coins, and they were just like all hanging out. It just looked like a lot of fun, and I don't know why, I just really like that video. And then the drunk dancing night, I don't know, I think I like that one because there was like a particular song that I really liked in the video, and I don't know, I don't really know why I like some of the videos, I just really do. And then she also asked, what's my favorite video from Larry's Lounge? I don't know. Yeah, she has a lot of videos too. I'd have to say my favorite video from Larry's Lounge would be the Try Not to Laugh challenge with Joe and Jesse. And the reason why I like those videos that video is because of Larry and how he's like busting up laughing over nothing half the time, and just the way his laugh sounds. It just cracked me up so bad. Like, I love that video. That's like definitely my favorite video from Larry's Lounge. She also asked, what was the best and your favorite thing about the 500K party? Well, that party was amazing, and that was probably like one of the best days of 2016, I'd have to say. Meeting a lot of the fans was really awesome. I got to make a lot of new friends through that party. I got to get closer to Larry because actually before the party I really didn't know Larry, and the reason why I was invited was because I met Jesse once before. So I've never actually even talked to Larry until the party, and even at the party I didn't even talk to him that much because he was like so busy talking to everyone else. But it was awesome that he invited me, and I thank him so much for inviting me without really even knowing me. There's a couple moments during the party that stuck out in my mind to probably be my favorite moments, and one of that is when me, Tom, and Aunt Jackie and Jeff were sitting on Larry's Lounge, just kind of talking, and you know, kind of getting to know each other. And I don't know, I just never saw myself, like, I never thought I'd ever have the opportunity to sit at, you know, at the lounge talking to Psycho Dad, Aunt Jackie, and Tom. Like, I never thought that would ever happen, but it happened. And you know, we just talked about I don't know, I think at one point we were talking about how older people can't figure out technology, and we were I think Aunt Jackie was saying like, yeah, I can't figure this out, yeah, I don't know how, she was looking at her phone or something, and then Jeff was like, well, I know how to do it. I think he said something like that. He's like, well, I don't have a problem with that, I don't have it. I don't know, it was just really funny. And then another one of my favorite moments from the party was when all of us, you know, the fans, Tiffany, I think you were there, Monique, you were there, we're standing in the kitchen with Larry and Jeff, and we were talking about the Psycho series from what they could say at the time. But we just talked about it, and we asked a lot of questions, and they were talking. It was really cool. I mean, it was like an intimate moment with just us, like hanging out in his kitchen. It was so cool. So yeah, those are my favorite moments. Amy asked, what's your favorite McJuggerNuggets series and why? Well, I really love the game, but I'd still have to say the Psycho series is the best because I keep going back to those videos. I do go back to the game videos sometimes, but I definitely go back to the Psycho series videos more often. And the Psycho series, I mean, I'm sure you know why. Why is my favorite. It just attracted so many people, had so many good lessons, and you know, it was just an awesome series. Devin Does Things asks, would you ever make shirts, mugs, hats, etc.? I would consider that if people cared enough. If I got to a certain point, you know, with my channel, that people would actually start caring to have merchandise with my logo or whatever on it. Yeah, I think that would be kind of cool. I have no idea what they would look like, and I don't know what I would even have, but yeah, maybe. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. We'll see. Maybe in the future if I reach a lot of subscribers. I think I'd have to reach a lot though first. He also asked, what's your favorite McJuggerNuggets video? Oh man, so similar to the other one that Tiffany asked, but he's asking about the whole thing. He has so many videos. I can't pick one as my favorite, but one, I'd have to say one of them out of you know, some that are my favorites, because I have more than one favorite one that sticks out in my mind is the 100,000 gamer score video where he marries his Xbox One. That's my favorite video. I think Jesse looks really good there, and we got to see a lot of, you know, characters a lot of his family members. And I think this is, I can't remember if this was like around the time of the Psycho series. I kind of forgot when. I think this was right when the Psycho series was starting to get pretty popular. So this was kind of before we even, you know, got to know Aunt Jackie and stuff. So I really like the video. I think it's really nice. And the song that he uses, 1,000 Years, I think that's what it's called. I really like that song a lot, and I think I only liked it because of that video. So that's probably one of my favorite videos. Juggy Life asked, are you interested in Japan, and do you think to go to Japan someday? I would actually love to go to Japan. I always thought that if I were to visit a country, Japan would be one of the countries I would love to visit. And the reason why is because I'm like anime. I'm not like a huge anime person, but there are some animes I really like a lot. And if I start watching anime that I get into, then I really get into it. Like I become obsessed with it. And I think that Japan has a lot of awesome technology. A lot of technology starts there, and their culture seems really cool. And I think that it would be really beautiful there. So that is definitely a country that I would love to visit. I was thinking maybe if I ever get married and I have a honeymoon, I'd go there. I don't know. Do I ever think I'll go there? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. That would be awesome though. Maybe. We'll see. Let's see. Hope asked, and Shay asked, what series do you like the best? Oh wait, I think I answered that already. Oh yeah, I actually answered this question already. It was the Psycho series. Brittany asked, is Jesse the only YouTuber I watch? No, I actually watch I don't watch that many YouTubers, to be honest. Some of the YouTubers that I watch daily, though, are Jesse, obviously. Larry's Lounge when he puts up a video. Let's see. I also watch Dashy XP or Dashy Games or whatever he puts out a video. I watch Explosive Entertainment, Community Channel, The Wine Code. These are like old people that I would watch if they would upload, but they don't upload often. Gentle Whispering, she's probably one of my favorite ASMR artists that I watch all the time. Also, she has a secondary channel that I watch all the time. She has really good videos on there. My good friend Monique asked, what do you want for Christmas and why? Well, Christmas is already over, but what I wanted for Christmas was not really that much. I just wanted someone to pay off my bill. Since I got a new phone, I had to get a new phone kind of quickly. I had a bill that I wanted to get paid off, and so my mom paid that off for me, so that was really nice. I guess that's kind of a lame present, but that's what I wanted. I also wanted a Wii U, but I ended up buying that for myself. which was no problem because I didn't really ask for anyone to give me a Wii U or anything because I just thought it was like way too much money. But then I had a litter of puppies and I sold some puppies and I got a little extra money for that since it was Christmas. So I went and got myself a used Wii U at GameStop, so that was really cool. Who inspires me and why? I'd have to say Jesse inspires me, obviously, and you guys inspire me the most. You guys are the most inspiration. The reason why is because you inspire me to keep making videos because you are interested in what I have to say. Sometimes I feel like I'm boring and like what I say is sometimes meaningless because I'll say one thing and then it comes out to be completely different, and then I feel like what I had said before like was just a waste of breath, a waste of energy, a waste of your time. But you guys really enjoy it, and I don't know if I help you through some of like your questions that you have with Jesse's videos, or if you just like that I'm talking about it. It really means a lot to me that you guys care about my opinion. Like you have no idea because I don't really have anyone to talk to about it, and it's nice that I have you guys to kind of express my thoughts and stuff too. So you guys inspire me the most because there's a lot of times when I feel like quitting because I feel like I'm wasting everyone's time, but you guys want me to keep making videos. You guys really care, so you guys inspire me the most. Why did I join YouTube? Simply for that. It was to get my thoughts out, to interact with you guys. Also a way to be a little bit creative through making videos, because I also make montages, and whenever I feel like the urge to be extremely creative, I do make montages, which isn't that often. I haven't made one in a while. Maybe I should get back on that for the Christmas series. I don't know. I made one sort of for the haunted series. I didn't make one for the Christmas series. Huh, maybe I'll use Juliet's song. I don't know, we'll see. When and how did you find Larry and Jesse? Well, I'll just try to make this quick. I met Jesse, I saw Jesse when he put out the game shredding video, and then I noticed in the description he has like a Twitch. So I went to his Twitch, and that's when he was streaming every single day. He only had like 6 people in his chat room at the time. And so that's how I got to meet Jesse. I got to know him really well at the time. I was his first mod outside of his, you know, in real life friends. And I wasn't even asking for it, which was crazy. He just like gave me mod because he thought like he needed another one and he just wanted me to be one. So that's how it started with Jesse. With Larry, you know, I didn't really get to know Larry, like I said, until a party. You know, I never really talked to him. I talked to him through DM a couple times here and there before the party, because I asked him if I could use his videos to react to. Of course, I asked for his permission. And yeah, I got to know Larry through the Psycho videos, and then he followed me on Twitter. I can't remember when. And then I was able to DM him, and that's when I started talking to him. But that was like around the last summer. I think it was around, yeah, it was around the party. So it wasn't even, I really didn't even get to know Larry until the end of the Psycho series and stuff. So recently. Silver Ployd asked, what is your favorite PC game and would you play it against me? I'd have to say, of course I'd play anything against you. You'd probably win. I'd have to say, I don't really play that many games on the PC, except for The Sims, which you could actually play that on a console, obviously. The one game that I am playing right now on the PC that I got through Steam is Final Fantasy X, the remastered version. I'm completely obsessed with it right now. I think it's a wonderful game. I just love the characters, and I'm just so into it right now. I stay up so late playing it every single night. So I don't know if I can play that against you. I don't think I can. But that's what I've been playing. Kimberly asked, what is your best weight loss secret you can share from your experience? That's a really interesting question. And I'm going to make a weight loss video pretty soon here because I've definitely got off track on my weight loss. I have to say, just drink lots of water and count your calories. And then walk. I'd have to say, I don't really have a secret. Other than like walking is really good. It's better than what you would think. because all I've ever done for exercise most of the time is just walk. And you know, walk, you don't have to kill yourself walking, just go to the park and walk. That helps tremendously. And then just try to eat, you know, try to be careful with your calories. Just don't go over a certain amount, and that's it. I think that's my secret. If that's a secret, I don't know. That's what worked for me so far. Speedy Bird asked, just wondering if Jesse knows you do reactions to his videos. If so, did you ask his permission first? Love your vids. Thank you so much. And this is Nikki, my really good friend. Yes, he does know. I've asked him several times that if I can react to his videos, and he said that's no problem. And I also told him if he ever has any issues with me making reactions to his videos, then he could let me know and I'll stop doing it at any time. So he doesn't have a problem with it. I think he's actually even said that whenever we met for the first time that I make good reactions. I don't know if he was just saying that to be nice, but he knows that I make it, and he doesn't mind. I've asked him a few times, and Larry also knows too. Actually, Larry likes it when I react to his videos. And then I think Swift UAV, he likes it when I react to his videos, although I don't often. I probably should. I mean, I'd like to, but I just don't, because I always like to make sure I react to Jesse's videos first. Jordan asked, how long have you done YouTube, and how long do you plan on continuing? How long have I done YouTube? I've actually started, I made a YouTube account a long time ago. I can't remember. Like 2008, and that's when I was at the time when the wine cone was pretty popular. I started making video responses to his videos. I only made like a few, and yeah, I was making video responses. I made a couple montages, and then I made like it, and then like a few years later, I've made like another channel, and I started putting stuff on that. I've been kind of like around. I made different channels to do different things, sort of. I think I finally found like a stable type of video, I guess, if that makes sense, that I can make regularly, which is reactions. And I think that works well for me, and I really enjoy it. So I like to keep making reactions. I like to do more than reactions. You know, like, and I started my ASMR channel because I enjoy that, and I do like doing reactions. I want to grow to do different things. Maybe I'll even do more gaming. I don't know. I'm not really good at gaming, but maybe I could throw that in. I know I've done that a couple times on this channel, but I haven't really focused on it at all. But I would like to try different avenues for videos. So I'd like to keep making it. As long as I'm growing, I will still make videos because I think it's fun. Brandon Mercer, I think that's how you say his last name, asked, who was your favorite character in the Psycho series and why? I'd have to say Jesse is my favorite character in the Psycho series because I really loved his determination. I really loved his ambition. I loved that he was set on doing what he loved and you know, fulfilling his dream and going against the grain, which is really hard, and just sticking to it. He was really ambitious, and I really liked that about him. That was really nice to see from a character. Nathan Nelson asked, when do you live stream Twitch? I kind of randomly live stream. I don't have like a schedule or anything for that. So just kind of randomly. I like to Twitch stream, but I don't really have the time. I don't like to stream when it's really late, and I get up really late, and yeah, so I'd like to stream more often. I know I've said I want to stream more often, but I just don't ever get around to it. So yeah, I'd like to stream more often. But if you ever want to know when, I always let you know on my Twitter. I always tweet it out. You won't miss it if I do decide to one night. Dallas Perry asked, do you have a crush on Jesse? Sorry if you get asked this a lot and it annoys you, but do you? Yeah, people have asked me, and it's not surprising that people ask me since like I talk about it so much. I wouldn't say I'd have a crush on Jesse or anything. I think he's really cute, but I don't know. I would just say I think he's cute, and I think he's he's attractive and his personality is attractive. But I don't know, crush. I mean, I guess I'm like 30. How old am I now? Oh my god, I'm 33. That's so crazy to say. I'm 33. When you get older, you kind of like don't have crushes on people. You just think they're cute or something. I don't know. I don't think I have a crush on Jesse. It doesn't really annoy me because it's not surprising that people would think that, as much as I make videos about him, talk about him and stuff. I just think he's like extremely entertaining and his videos are really good, and yeah, so there you go. Anecdote asks, do you think there will be a Psycho series sequel? There was a time when I kind of thought maybe during the Christmas series when I saw his beard and stuff. I think people were starting to speculate about that, but I don't think so. I don't think there will be. David Griffin asked, how much do you miss the Disney rides in Florida? I really do miss Disney a lot. I read about when I hear about them in the news, or when I watch Joe's video when he went with his family, and now that Jesse's gonna take Juliet, it really makes me miss Disney a lot. I have a lot of fun. I had so much fun living there, near Disney and going to Disney often when I had the annual pass, and even being a cast member. I do miss those days. So I do miss Disney. He also asked, who is your favorite ASMR YouTubers? I think I answered this already. I'd have to say Whispers Red ASMR. She's my favorite. She's one of my favorites. And then Gentle Whispering. I think those are my two most favorite ASMR artists. What's your favorite song from Juliet in 2016? I'd have to say Bones. I really, really like that song a lot. I fell in love with that song. I just love that song. Dave asked, what do you think about the leg Psycho got? And hi. He's talking about the Christmas series when he got the leg for the Christmas present. I thought it was like really funny. I thought it was really cool. I know they've had that leg for a while. I've seen it in older videos and stuff. But I thought it was really cool that they actually had that prop to use. Like, it was like a coincidence. They got lucky there. So I thought it was really cool. The leg is tacky, but it worked well. I don't know why they bought it in the first place. But maybe it was a gag gift. Who knows? Hayden asked, what's your favorite thing about Ghost Parker? Well, I have to say when he could click and all of a sudden be in a different spot, like he can just vanish and appear somewhere else. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not sure how to say this Twitter name, but they asked, what do you think about the people who called reactors your original, unoriginal, or a burden to YouTube because they make money off of other people? I actually made a video about this. There was a video that I reacted to that was kind of like complaining about reactors. And I still would have to say I agree with what I was saying back then. I think that there are reactors who don't say that much, and they don't put like input, because I think if you're going to react to it, you should make it interesting, like your part, like somewhat. Either you make your own character reacting, like you're like a crazy reactor character that you add like funny stuff to the videos, or you add insight, or you do something. I think that's really important, because then I think if you don't, then you are just pretty much stealing. And that's why I don't put up videos that I don't say much to, because then it's just like, why would you watch my video when you would just watch the original? I mean, you should just watch the original. Why watch mine when, if I'm not going to say anything, if I'm not going to bring you any insight or anything, why watch mine? So that's why I think it's important that reactors do that. I don't think you are a burden if like you bring something to the table. If you bring something good to the table, I think it's not bad. And I think also when it comes to monetizing the videos, in my personal opinion, you should make it fair. And you can monetize the crap out of your video if you want, but I don't do that because I don't think it's really fair. I'm only like monetizing the amount that I think I deserve for what I bring to the table. I could add more ads, but I only put one ad because I feel like, well, that's the amount that I think I bring to the table. I don't deserve 3 ads. I only deserve 1 ad. And I could put 3, but I don't. I only put 1. So so that's how it works for me. That's what I think. But if you want to know more about that in detail, you can watch my other video. It's probably one of my most hated videos on my channel. I have a ton of dislikes. Go ahead and watch it. A lot of people fighting in the comment section. A lot of people against me, saying a lot of things, bad things to me and about me. So you can watch that if you want and read the comments. Bad comments actually don't bother me. Rigid Edits asked, what's your favorite character? I'm guessing he's talking about out of the whole McJuggerNuggets channel. Malazar is one of my favorites. And Psycho Kid. If I had to choose between Malazar and Psycho Kid, it's a tough one. And that's interesting because they're two completely different characters. Oh no, I had to say even. I love them both. I just love them both. So there's all your questions answered. I hope I answered them wonderfully for you. I really enjoyed all these questions that you guys asked me. Sorry it took me a while to get this out for you, but I, wanted to make sure I had the time, and I wanted to make sure that it was a decent video for you, not a quick video. So I tried to answer as many as I could. And if I missed any of you guys, I'm really sorry. If you wanted to see another Q&A sometime, maybe we can do one at 6K. Maybe at every 1,000 subscribers that I get, I could do another Q&A if you want. Let me know what you guys think, or I could do something else. So anyways, thank you guys so much for all your subscriptions. Thank you so much for all your comments and all the love that you give me on Twitter. I really appreciate it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, if you don't already, I'll put that link in the description. And yeah, and you can also subscribe if you want to. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. And I think that's it for now. You guys have a great new year, and I will see you in 2017.